Kim.
And we're glad you're joining us today to talk about our stitching and other stuff. We made it this week still. We're a day late, but that's okay. We're trying really hard to be on our regular schedule as much as we can. But this week was kind of crazy.
Not me this time.
It was me because we were in a ballet recital this weekend, the girls and I both. So we had a performance Saturday night and Sunday night. Or Sunday afternoon, and we were exhausted last night. We went out to dinner and we came home and like collapsed on the couch.
Into bed. Yep.
House was a disaster. Woke up and cleaned up this morning, got some laundry done. We did a little bit of school, but took the day mostly off. And now we're gonna squeeze in a little recording before the end of the day, so I can hopefully get that up tonight after the girls go to bed.
Yeah.
So if you're new watching this,
look. There's sun. There's sun
shining in here too. Yay!
It's about time for it to go down.
I keep saying, like, what are we in February here? Because it's been so windy and cold still. It's crazy.
Do you see this? This is a long sleeve black heavy shirt.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, yeah, it's been yuck. All yuck. Dad, there was a window. Dad got to finally go mow the lawn. And he came in and he goes, it would just be really nice if things would just dry out a little bit.
Okay, you can show 3 of them. Sorry. Yes, I know. Yeah, it's been like weird. If you're new joining us, we're a mother and daughter, plus my girls who are granddaughters, of course. Duo, trio, sometimes it's different, but we are love to come on and share our stitching.
We're in Washington State. That's why we're complaining about the rain. And usually Sarah's not complaining about rain, but this year Sarah's on the other side of the state and it's usually dry and she's not so dry.
No, like today I was going to go out and work in the garden. I have, I bought some onion starts to put in the ground. I did get half of them in, but it was just so windy. And then I was going to go plant some squash and some other things. It was so windy. I just didn't even want to be out there anymore. It was flowing in my eyes and it was cold. And
yeah,
so I quit and came in, but I was sad because I've been really looking forward to getting out there today.
I don't have any hanging pots yet.
No,
I don't have any. I'm hoping there's still stuff in the nurseries because I don't even have my front planters planted yet. And I was like, I'm in no mood to even do it until I know that they're not going to drown.
I know. Yeah, there will be. There will be.
You know, other parts of the country are like under huge heat advisories because I know my kids in Indiana, we're going to get hit triple digits tomorrow. It's like already? That's not normal.
Yeah, so weird. So we have not as much stitching as I normally do. And I think you do either to show because I've been working fast and furious on my stitching exchange piece. If you haven't gotten yours in the mail and you're joining us in that stitching exchange, probably in the next week, you should probably get that in. So it would be good to get those in the mail because we will have our meeting on Saturday, July 23rd on Zoom to share the goodies, to open the goodies. If you've gotten yours already, tuck it aside and save it for the fun reveal. And we'll do that all together. If you just can't wait, we won't judge you. You can be sneaky about it.
You can be sneaky.
I'm waiting, but it's hard.
You don't even have to tell us if you sneak and do it.
No.
I will say though, one time when I was a little girl, I knew where all the Christmas gifts were in my mom's closet. And I went and thought I was so sneaky looking at all of them. And then I realized at the end, I thought, well, this is kind of not very much fun.
Now Christmas morning is kind of boring.
Let that be your cautionary tale.
Don't be like mom and open up your presents early.
No.
Oh gosh. Millie, are you ready? I'm sorry, there's a little background noise. Actually, a little extra background noise. Girls are doing the dishes for us. So I can't really complain about the noise too much because they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But Millie has something to join with us today. Now, her hair is still ballet hairspray mess. She's showering tonight. She was supposed to do it earlier. But so if you're new here, she's usually a little more like clean and put together than she currently is, but that's okay. She's looking for her. Did you show your
2 days of ballet here.
2 days? I know. Well, she's missing something. So maybe we can do, oh, she found it. Okay.
Can't wait to see this hair.
Oh, I know. It's real nice looking. Come on over. Let's just rotate here for a minute.
Oh, well, it's not still in the
Oh,
bun.
it's not in the bun anymore. She took out the bun last night, but it's
Oh, I haven't seen this outfit for a while. Making an appearance.
making an appearance today in her goldenrod jumpsuit, one piece.
Looks very autumnish. Autumnal.
Autumnal, autumnish. Well, show your, oh, you're gonna show your new work on it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, she has
Yeah,
something
this
new.
for Christmas. It's a little unicorn.
What? Can't hear you.
I got this for Christmas from
Aunt Cassidy. Hi,
Oh, yeah.
Cassidy. Hi, Junie.
Cassidy and Junie.
And so you had kind of started it before, but you made a mistake and had to rip it out, right? I
So-
think this is so cute.
I ripped
Just
it
a little
out this
DMC
morning
kit.
and started the little the stars on
The stars
it.
on the unicorn in the middle, right there. It's
Uh-huh.
middle.
Start in the middle. Uh-huh.
So cute. I love this one. I think the
Those
design.
DMC kits are really cute.
I know.
Rosie has a sloth one.
Yeah.
Have you looked at their website, by the way? DMC has a ton of free patterns, like a ton.
Yeah, I kind of, when I was, excuse me, when I was teaching that co-op class, I was kind of trying to find a good freebie
Mhm.
class.
I don't know how
and ended up
beginner
finding-
they are.
Yeah, they weren't beginner enough. So I didn't look at them really closely for me or for the girls since I was looking.
Oh, there's some gorgeous patterns. Okay, I'm sensing something here. I don't see a hoop.
There's a reason she had a new start
Mm-hmm.
because
She has a finish. Look at that.
the
Good job,
celebration
Lily.
sampler is done.
It's so cute. Oh, you did it. It didn't take you very long at all.
We knew she was here.
It wasn't done.
Oh, it wasn't done yet. Oh,
Mhm.
just finished it.
Yeah. Wow. What are you going to do with it? Put it in a frame?
I
Yeah.
just didn't show.
Yeah, we're gonna frame. She wants to
Yeah.
put it in a frame. She thinks it looks like one we should frame.
I think it needs to be in a white frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really cute on that black, on
Yeah.
that blue
I
fabric.
have a white frame in that.
Good job, honey. That's a big piece.
Yeah,
Yeah.
took you a nice long time, about 6 months. And so now you've started this. Are you going to work on the unicorn just only till it's done? Then what are you going to do?
Miss Sun.
Then you'll do the Miss Sunflower from Stitchy Princess.
When did you start that piece? In December?
I feel like
Before Christmas?
November, sometimes.
December before Christmas.
Yeah,
I kind of remember you dyeing the fabric, so that makes sense.
I told her we could show 3 things.
Okay.
So Liddy hasn't been cross stitching, but today Liddy and Millie all day have been putting together a little. Liddy got like a kit,
Do it yourself.
a DIY little miniatures kit.
Should I get
and you
like the
build it
covers?
all. Sure.
It's a
So
coffee
she's been doing
shop,
that all day, and that's definitely like a
and
little
it's very
stuff. It's
cute.
not stitching, but it's stuff. So yeah, it's a coffee shop.
and
So
it's
they-
started by myself.
At the end, it even lights up. There's like a
Yeah,
light that
there's
you hook up,
LED lights.
batteries. And so here's what it.
Here's what it's gonna look like when it's done.
Oh, cute.
A little coffee shop.
So I made this little counter.
Like it was just
Gives
all.
you
so-
Gives you everything you need.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like this chair. So
this was from
this chair
Kelly
has
and
2
Austin.
pieces of wood and
some
wire.
Oh,
And then we put,
oh,
and this is wood.
fun.
I glued some wood. This stool,
Oh, cute.
Here.
paper, wood, beads, and wire. And then we put it together.
I've seen some of these little miniature kits and they look so stinking cute.
I know this is really cute. So did you bend the wire and everything
Yep.
yourself?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's
We
cute.
cut and bend it. There we go. This
It
kettle,
gives you all the step-by-step instructions.
a little kettle.
Cute.
That came just in pieces. I mean, she built that whole kettle. Yeah. Let me see the kettle.
Really?
Where
Yeah,
is it?
I
Holy
did.
moly.
Let me see.
Right here.
So she had to glue on the little spout.
I actually cut the spout, bended the
And the
spout,
handle.
scraped off the black because it used to be black wire, but then I scraped it off so it was silver metal. Then glued it on, then put the little bead on the top of
That's
it.
really detailed stuff.
Really, really
Yeah, it's
detailed,
really
really
fun.
intricate. Here you go.
Cute.
So these are like little plants, potted plants.
Like you put them on the table or for decoration in the.
Uh-huh. Oh,
This is like a little paper flower on there.
It's so cute. So that's what they've been doing.
That's what
today.
it's really fun.
Yeah.
We've like been
Since
doing
they
it
didn't
all
have to
day.
do that much school today. And it's so windy. They did play outside a little bit, but good job.
that's really cute.
Cute.
What brand is that?
I don't know. Here, hand me the thing.
Oh, goodness.
That is, I don't know, robotime.com. It's made in China.
Oh.
It's probably, I would imagine it maybe was ordered on Amazon or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I wonder if there's other ones in the series.
But I did.
I know.
I think I did
It'd be fun
see
to look
some
at.
at Hobby Lobby one time. I'm not sure. Yeah, there is.
think Yeah, I've
there
seen
is
them.
like bedrooms and houses and stuff in Hobby Lobby like this. And I think when we're done with this, I might buy one because
think
they
you
look
might buy
really
one.
fun. Here's a little bottle,
Oh, cute.
like cut up paper. I cut up paper and
Cute, like tea or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Really cute. Well, thanks for sharing. Okay. So we have a featured friend this week, which I was really excited about because it's somebody I love to feature. It's Linda, our friend Linda Bazarski, sent me a finished project. That's the word I'm looking for. Finished project. At night, my word finding goes way down. I have a way harder time like finding the right word for stuff than I
You
do.
used your capacity of words all day with the girls.
Yeah.
You got
I'm
your
just
quota
like
in
at the
already.
max for talking. So I'll just insert that right here. So Linda said that I am sending you a piece I finished for featured friends. This is Rosewood Manor, Hearts of the Kingdom, stitched on 56 count cream linen 1/2. And it is gorgeous. It's so pretty.
56 count.
Over 2, which equals what in half? 56, 27 count.
Maybe, but you still
But
have
it's
the
still
whole the
tiny-
size of a 56 count fabric.
No, I know. Linda, I am very impressed.
I am too.
You have a really good magnifier. Is that how you can do that? Because I could never do that without a better magnifier than I think I might have now. I mean, my magnifying light is fine.
Mhm.
Maybe I could do it. I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah, I couldn't with mine.
I don't think I could either. And I don't even wear glasses. I have pretty good eyesight.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. I love the colors in that.
You know, it is pretty. And Sarah and I, one time before we recorded, we were talking about, I think I was talking about Rosewood Manor before we started recording an episode, and we started looking at all the patterns that she's done, Rosewood Manor's done. There is a lot of patterns.
Yeah, there's some
I didn't know, I just knew about the Quakers and a few of the floral ones, but she's got a lot of patterns.
Yeah,
to choose
stockings.
from. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, really fun.
Well, thank you, Linda. I appreciate you doing that. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Makes me want to go start a Rosewood Manor right now.
Oh, funny, you should mention that. Because I
Really?
might have just been about to start one. I
Oh,
actually haven't put the first stitches in, but I have it kitted up. So I guess I can show that.
yes, you can.
So I don't have a lot of stitching to show, like I said, because I've been working on I'll flash my goodie, maybe. Well, I don't know, maybe I won't. But I did kit up this Rosewood Manor, Music Amongst the Trees, which you gave me.
I did.
I love this one. It says, there is always music amongst the trees in the garden, but our hearts must be very quiet to hear it.
And I feel like I bought that originally because I saw Jessie Marie Does Stuff, who does WIPGO. I feel like I saw her stitching that a couple of years ago and I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
But I think I found a different one that's similar to that.
Yeah.
That pattern,
You
like
like
maybe by Rosewood Manor. I can't remember. I have to go look in my stash, but I thought I'm not going to do both of these. So I
Yeah.
gave that one to Sarah.
I love it. I'm really excited. So I'm going to start it on, I don't remember the count. Oh, where's the die?
Is it all DMC?
It's all DMC. And I have most of them. I need to go through my basket and find, I just have to look for a couple more. I'm just going to do it on this white even weave that I ordered specifically for this pattern a while ago. And here's all the colors of flosses.
It's going to be so pretty.
Minus a few of the 3800s. I think there's a few of them. So I kitted that up this week and I'm hoping to start that very soon. And I worked on my Riolis. Oh, I just have to show this new little buddy of mine who's taking a nap on my lap.
Oh, hi, Gilbert.
He's a purring little motor and he is a wild thing sometimes. And a precious little sleepy motor. Other times.
It's cute.
On my lap.
Excuse me.
There you go. Lay down. Lay down. Okay. I worked on my sunflowers a little bit. This is one of my big WIPGO or my big magazine monthly goals this month because the theme is floral and flowers. So yeah, I guess maybe you can see. I don't know. You probably don't remember where I was last time, but I got a good amount of yellow done over there.
You're working. Yeah, you're working up to the side.
Yeah. So I have quite a ways to go on this pattern, but I do like it.
Yeah.
I worked a lot on my piece that I can't really show. I won't show. I thought about flashing a little quick picture, but I won't.
No, don't flash it.
I won't do it. But I also started another new piece because I just needed a couple small things going. So I started this shepherd's bush. Plus, I was kind of inspired by all your shepherd's bush sharing last week.
I know. Oh, love shepherd's bush.
It was sent to us maybe by Julie. Somebody sent this, and I can't remember if it was Julie or maybe it was Claire. It was one of those two friends, but this is just called Bulb. It's one actually of a 12-month series. They must have done a monthly.
Oh.
But it's not like all in one piece. But maybe some people stitched something up all in one piece. It just says bulb, blossom, and bud. And this is, I didn't get real far on it, but I got a little bit in there. There's the U.
Oh, yeah. Cute colors.
I know. Yeah, the colors are. There's a few more too that I need to get, but I have enough to
Very
get.
summery. Very summery.
Yeah, I thought I needed something kind of new and fresh and summery. And I'm big into my garden.
Do you know the longest day of the year is next week?
I know already. Can you believe it?
And then we start getting less and less, and it gets closer and closer to fall. And you know what? When I went to Hobby Lobby, I was looking at the 4th of July stuff, and I turned down an aisle, and one side of the aisle had fall garlands up.
Oh my gosh, Mom.
So excited.
Jeez. I'm not ready. I like summer, so.
Well, I would too if we were going to get it, but I might as well have fall right
Maybe
now.
that's why I don't want fall, because I'm still waiting for summer to show up. I can think about fall. Yeah, it's not 100 degrees.
like talking to Cassidy, because I think some people feel like they just kind of went from winter to summer, like they didn't, and I feel like we just went from winter to winter.
I know normally I feel like winter to summer with just a very short spring, but this is like spring is going on and on and on.
Hobby Lobby just
Complaining
made my
in
day.
like 2 months that it's 100 degrees and we'll be angry about it. But
I told Carrie, I said, July 5th, we'll hit our summer and we'll be roasting. And I do have to I got
did you buy stuff in that fall section?
no,
Oh.
no, I'm not that desperate. We might have to edit this part out.
No.
I tell you that my dad texted me.
No.
Okay, so my sister, she got tired of Seattle area for lots of reasons, and one of which was the weather.
Carefully and kindly, so I don't have to edit it.
And so she and her husband flew the coop a year ago. They sold their place, bought a motorhome, and they just kind of, as Sarah called it, wheeled around the country last summer and fall, almost all the way till Christmas, I think. They left in June, and they were mostly in Florida where her husband's daughters live. And anyway, but their goal was to always settle in Texas. Now, this is a Seattle girl who has never lived anywhere except for maybe she did some years in California. She doesn't like the heat. She doesn't like Seattle heat. And I mean, let's be honest, Seattle's heat is nothing compared to the rest of this country, okay? She couldn't handle the heat when it was like 85 degrees, okay? She's now living up the coast from Corpus Christi on the Gulf of Mexico. She texted my dad or talked to my dad and goes, it's really hot here and it's very, very humid. And my dad said, well, you've got air conditioning, don't you? And by the way, they're living in their motorhome still. They haven't bought a house. So they're living in a tin can with air conditioning. And she goes, well, we would have air conditioning, but there's rolling blackouts.
Oh, no, which we shouldn't laugh about, but it's just kind of ironic.
But the thing is that she told her husband months ago, we need to buy a generator, and he didn't do it. And guess what? You can't find a generator anywhere down there right now.
Well, I'm sure if there's rolling blackouts, everybody's bought those up.
My sister was wearing turtlenecks when it was 85 degrees. So I don't think she's wearing turtlenecks anymore.
Well, I would imagine.
I shouldn't laugh, but there's a little history there with my sister, if you can't already read between the lines. I'm just like, I'm not going to feel sorry for you. You didn't do your research. You moved to Texas. Honest to goodness. What did you think you were going to get? Humidity.
Oh, man. Yeah. If you're having rolling blackouts, we feel bad for you.
I do feel bad. I do feel bad for her. Yeah, and I do feel bad.
They didn't buy a generator.
But I also feel like they didn't plan ahead. And
yeah. No,
that's just typical. But no, I do. And I know, like, there's a book blogger that I'm friends with on Facebook and Instagram, and I've talked about her before, about how water down, she's outside of LA. Her yard is already dying, and it's not even the middle of June yet because of the water restrictions and the heat that they're having. And I mean, it is, and power. She said the other day, she posted on Facebook, well, the power's out. And I was assuming it was a rolling blackout for them too. And that's hot, a long, hot summer.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, I don't mean to make light of it, but I do with my sister. Sorry.
Wow.
I love you, Kelly, if you ever watch me.
Just this one episode that you've talked about it.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to watch and send it to her.
Huh?
Somebody might watch and send it to her.
No.
You know, Kelly, don't send it to her. If you know her, don't send this to her. I know. That's all my whips. I don't have anything else to ship them. That was it.
No,
it was very meager.
I'm failing this month because it's almost the middle of June, and I haven't even. I'm not doing magazine monthly. I haven't never. That vacation just did me in.
Yeah.
I am going to try to do my whip go. I still have time to get that in. But okay, I did work on that, which is my surprise. my smalls exchange. And I just have one more little piece to do.
Mm.
So I'm hoping to get it fully finished this next week, hopefully. Anyway, I think I worked on this very minimally. It's my calendar piece for the year. It's by, why can't I never remember the name of this company?
It's like something heritage, something.
Historical sampler. I even have haul from them, the historical sampler company. Anyway, I started my June square. So I did the
Nice job.
outlining,
Yeah.
and I started the little birdhouse. It's a
Beautiful.
birdhouse, and then there's a wheelbarrow and stuff. So there'll be more on it next week, hopefully. But I did work on that a little bit. I made myself kind of stop working on that small piece a little bit. When I got to a certain point, I thought, okay, you've got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
For the sake of well, that's great. For the sake of the podcast, do something different.
Yeah.
No, I also just wanted to do something different.
I know.
be
I
honest
just needed
here.
a break. I just needed
Yeah.
to do something else.
So I did that, and then I have 2 new starts. Small.
Are they things that you
So
bought
I
on
think
your
I've
trip?
taught, huh?
Are they things you bought on your trip?
No, this one I got from Aunt Nancy because she showed me the freebie shepherd's bush.
Oh.
It's Happy Christmas to all. And
Mhm.
so we printed out a copy for me.
You.
It's just a little sheep and a house and
Mhm.
a bird. And I don't know if I showed the stuff that I bought for it. Oh no, because I just bought it on Friday. So yeah, I went to Threadneedle Street and bought stuff for it. And it calls for a lot of fancy floss. And it actually, I had to look it up to see what kind of fabric. It's on a greenish fabric. So I bought this green.
That's pretty.
And
Wow. Good job.
my bird and
Bird.
house. And I bought some extras. I just thought, oh, because it does call for some charms and stuff. And I didn't use theirs, obviously. I think it calls for some little beads, but I did buy some little crystal treasures, little red. They're a little bit bigger for holly berries.
Cute.
And then it calls for 2 snowflakes. And I didn't want to go clay, so I went with just silver snowflakes.
Oh,
But I got 2 of those.
nice.
And then it has a star on it. And I just went and got a little package of gold. Whoops, stars.
Oh, cute. Lovely.
And I also just splurged and bought just to have on hand because I thought I kind of like the idea of adding some things to it. Not just sort of to this, but to other stuff. I bought this really cute little Christmas tree charm.
Oh, that is cute.
Not cute. And I bought a shepherd's bush holly, polymer holly.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
Well, suckers are expensive.
Mm.
It's like $8, but
Wow.
so anyway, I got started on that, and that shouldn't take real long to do.
Yeah, it's cute.
And then the other one I started was the freebie by Emily Call, Salt and Pepper
Yeah.
Stitching. She did a 4th of July freebie, and I have on my coffee table a red and white and blue kind of 2-tiered basket thing, and I have some primitive patriotic smalls in there, and I thought I want to add some more to it. So I'm going to. She just put out, it called for 4 colors, red, white, and blue, and a light blue. And you could just pick whatever you had in your stash. And so when I was at the store, I decided I was going to use classic color work so I could see them all hanging there. So this is how far I've gotten. July, that's going to be 4th.
That's cute.
And I don't have my phone with me to pull it up. I'm just doing it off my phone, which I can't believe I'm doing.
Yeah.
But it just has some little Quaker little motifs and July 4th. And then there's kind of a waving flag down here. It's not terribly complicated. And then I picked out just a snowball and got a mess going here. Cupid.
Yeah.
And blacksmith blue for my red, white, and blue.
Nice.
And then I bought some little tiny seed beads just to kind of maybe pepper them around, just to kind of glitz it out a little bit.
fun.
So that,
Look
that's
at you
just a
being
couple
so
nights stitching.
creative.
Huh?
Look at you being so creative.
So creative. This is a quickie stitch.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to put it down. And I think that's really it. But I did do the first part of the week. I did work very much on my smalls exchange. So
Yeah.
that's why. Yeah, that's it. That is it. We are such slackers
All right.
these days.
Well,
Haul.
how?
My Stitch Quarterly came from that quarter shop. And it came in this really cute summery little lemon lime bag.
Oh, that is cute.
And the pattern is, it's called Citrus Summer.
Oh, that's pretty cute.
Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
And it came with some different kind of fabric. Still an Aida, but it's got kind of a pattern in it. Can you see the pattern?
Oh, yeah. Would you stitch it on that?
Yeah, you stitch it on that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right.
You can see it a little bit in the kit. Maybe not. 'Cause
Yeah,
I've got
it's showing it.
yeah. And then the floss pack.
Oh, cute.
Very pretty. And it came with a hoop.
Oh, nice.
You know, I'm a hoop girl. And then this super cute little fresh mason jar straw drink needle minder.
Oh, cute.
Cute. So that came. And then the other thing was it was a subscription that I signed up for, and I was a little worried that I wasn't going to get it or that something had gone wrong because so you know the company that I can't remember, historical sampler company I'm doing my calendar piece for. Well, they also must be known as Cotton and Twine, or their subscription box is called Cotton and Twine.
Oh, I just was looking at something by Cotton and Twine.
Yeah, so I signed up for it.
They have a
And I signed
tutorial or something.
stuck shut. I signed up for it right before I went on vacation, and then I realized, oh, that's not going to come before I leave because it's coming from England. But and then on the trip I kept checking to see if it had shipped, or I couldn't find any email confirming my subscription. I thought, well, I hope that payment didn't go through and something goes wrong. But it comes really pretty. Like if you open it up, and it's got like this tissue paper.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, and then the project is this little, it's called Pretty Things.
Oh, that's
And
cute.
you stitch it and then you attach it to the little project bag that they sent.
Cute.
So it's kind of a brushed cotton.
Oh,
So you
wow.
would stitch it and then put it on there.
On there. That's fun.
So it came with that pattern in the bag, and it came with magnetic shopping list. Cute magnetic shopping list.
Oh, cute.
It came with some gourmet chocolate,
Let's do that.
pink chocolate,
Wow,
a
fun.
tea, a Earl Grey tea,
Mhm.
a needle, and then the floss. And the floss and stuff was in this cute little bag.
Cute.
Just Aida. I might use a different color, different kind. And then these are the flosses for it.
Oh, pretty.
Pretty.
All sorted and
So
everything.
that came. So I was really glad because I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't find the confirmation for them. I'm like, I don't even know how I would call them.
Yeah.
There was a problem, but
Hmm.
I looked on their website and you can contact them, you can email them. So
Yeah.
anyway, that was kind of a fun little treat to come home to. But that's really it. I didn't really buy anything. When I went to Threadneedle, I just bought flosses to go for, you know, my 2 new starts. And that was about it. And I bought some stuff for the girls because Rosie and Millie had their birthdays and I haven't given them their gifts yet because we didn't see them. And then we had our trip. And so I kitted a couple things up for them. Well, Rosie's is already a kit. And then I kitted up a small one for the other kid, Millie.
Sorry, I'm like trying to decide, should I be in the light or have just the nose in the light?
And then
Yeah.
when I went, so there's a floss that I need for Millie's, and I think it's 33, not 71. I've written it down as 3373.
Hmm.
And I'm sure I couldn't find it at Threadneedle.
Hmm.
I didn't ask her because I thought, oh, I probably wrote it down wrong. And I'm pretty sure when I came home, I looked at the pattern and it says 3373, but there wasn't even a 3373 at Joann's today. So I need to go back and double check it. And maybe there was an error in the pattern. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
But I can only get up to 3371.
Yeah. Have you looked online to see?
I did. And when I Googled it, it didn't come up. A different one came up. Similar numbers, but not in the same order.
Huh.
So anyway, that was kind of discouraging. But when I was there getting that, my little dumpy Joann's had a couple of kits that were super cute. They were dimensions and they have the fabric covered hoop in them.
Oh, nice.
So I
Finish.
bought them each one of those to add to their birthday stash because they
that-
were pretty cute. I know my Joann's doesn't have anything ever for cross stitch.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't even have fabric.
Yeah.
And then they had a few little kits there. And actually, these kits are cuter than the ones I saw at Hobby Lobby the other day.
Yeah. Hobby Lobby hasn't like rotated out their stock at all. It's just been the same
Mm-hmm.
10 kits for years. So
I don't know if it's is that because Dimensions stopped making them? I don't know.
I don't know, because I think you can find more variety on 123.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I did that. That was my other haul.
I have a little bit of haul just from you. From you that you gave me. Where did you buy this one?
Stitchville, USA.
Stitchville, yeah. This is cute because I am wanting to have kind of a sea lighthouse kind of early summer theme of stitching stuff to put out. So this is Stitching by the Sea by Jeanette Douglas Designs. It's this adorable little, and you can like stitch it however you want. And there's the little scissor fob in there that's just the turtle. I'm Flosstube, be quiet. Anyway, so cute. I love the colors on that seahorse. I think
I love that. Yeah, the seahorse and the fish.
yeah, so cute. So thank you
Super
for that.
cute.
And now I need
You're
to
welcome.
get some fabric and do that one up. And that's
Yeah.
my haul. Well, you said you have a giveaway.
I do. Well, we had a giveaway for last week.
Oh, and I didn't draw. Oh, shoot. I guess we'll do it live-ish.
Yeah. So we were giving away because I had given Sarah the kit for this that I bought at Shepherd's Bush, and I bought just the pattern as a giveaway. It's Bring Us Good Cheer. And our word was cheer. And you can see there's like an old Santa there and a house. And there's a snowman up there. Super cute.
Really cute. So I will draw. The word we used for that was cheer.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do that. Sorry. Usually I do this ahead of time and I just totally forgot while we were talking about it, getting ready.
Mm-hmm.
Even crossed my mind that I needed to draw. Let's see. Filter comments on cheer. They've added a new feature onto the website I use. There's a like math problem you have to answer. You're not a bot.
Can you hear my TV and your dad laughing?
Vaguely, but
Okay.
okay, now it's not working. Of course.
Ah.
1 second. Oh, I'll just try one more time. I reloaded.
Oh, please. Well, while we're doing that,
Yeah.
Stitching at the Cabin, dear ladies, you guys entered to win a giveaway and you won one a while ago, and it was the Home Tweet Home. And I thought I had your address because I had mailed something to Alyssa a long time ago, but I couldn't find it. And then in the middle of the travels and everything, I forgot to ask Sarah. So she did just forward me an email from 2021. So if either one of you have moved since 2021, was that Alyssa's address?
That is Alyssa's address.
Okay. But we weren't sure if Alyssa or Julie won it. So you guys can figure it out when it comes.
Sorry, you guys, the website's not working, which is making me kind of annoyed. But it's not my internet because I'm zooming.
Does YouTube have their own?
Well, I use one called just commentpicker.com. So if you do Flosstubes and you have a favorite, I've been having a little hard time with this one the last few times I've used it. So I Googled and got a different one last time, but I can't remember what one I used then. So
Okay.
if I
Anyway,
get it, we'll just draw 2 next week and be a little more.
yeah. Anyway, Julie and Alyssa, and we'll get this in the mail to you.
Yeah.
But let us know if the address you would have sent us in 2021 is no longer good. I don't think either one of you have moved, but
Yeah.
just in case.
Let's just plan to draw twice next week, unless while we're chatting this loads. But I don't want to waste a bunch of time.
You need a different one. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. And
I
you
think
shouldn't
this
need to
one's
do a
worked
math
well
problem.
for- How long have we been floss tubing? 2 years?
Yeah.
Fine, for 2 years. And now the last like month, I haven't had.
And why does it matter if a bot's using a random number
Well,
generator?
yeah, I don't know if that's what changed it or what. Okay, I can try finding one. Why don't you talk about your plans and I'll kind of listen and,
Well, we have another giveaway for today.
oh yeah, we can talk about what the giveaway is for today.
So I picked this up. It's a Rosewood Manor. It's a small one, and it is called Tea. And it is beautiful little violets.
So cute.
You know, I didn't, just calls for DMCs and some Rainbow Gallery treasure braid. And I was thinking, even if you didn't want to put the word tea in there, you could just make it a solid cup. But I thought, well, that's very summery.
Yeah.
As much as I don't see summer outside my window, I could, you know.
I bet those kinds of
Some-
flowers would still grow where you are right now.
They probably would. It's a cute little pattern. And I don't know if it's new. It was kind of in her new section when I went to the store. So I don't know if it's a new release, but like we said, she's got a ton of patterns. And I did look, I was telling Sarah, I was on Facebook and on Garan Stitchery Facebook page, somebody had posted a picture of a Rosewood Manor that they want to start. And it's called Tickle Pink, and it is so pretty. You should go look it up.
Okay, I got one to work. So the winner of
yay.
the year is Sandy D. So congratulations,
Sandy D.
Sandy. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure we have your address because I know we've won them
Yeah.
before. So we'll be able to get that out to you.
What's her
Congratulations.
last name? D-E-E?
No, I think it's Dicton or something.
No, Julie's last name is Dixon.
No, that's
We'll
not what I
figure-
said. I didn't say Dixon.
Oh,
Dick Dan, I think.
oh, okay. Yes. That sounds familiar. We've got you.
I think I've got it.
So congratulations. You get a little Christmas
Cheer.
bonus thing.
Christmas cheer. In June.
And if you want to Christmas cheer, if you want to win Rosewood Manor tea, just use the word tea in your comment for next week.
Do you have a favorite tea you're drinking right now?
No, I don't. I haven't really been drinking tea. You know what I find? I gave you all my teas
Yeah, you did.
because I have I used to buy tea and think, oh, this look good. And they look really appealing on the box. And then I go to drink it and I'm like, eh. And I realize that I really just like black tea. And I like a market spice, like a cinnamon. I like cinnamon teas.
Mhm.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
They need to have kind of that cinnamon undertones.
Yeah. I really like, you gave me an Earl Grey loose leaf tea.
Mm.
I can't remember the brand.
Was it a vanilla? Was it the vanilla
I
Earl
think
Grey?
so. Yeah. And it's really good.
Okay, so I really like Earl Grey, but I have to drink it very sparingly because the tannic acid in that
Mhm.
upsets my stomach.
Yeah. I have to be careful not to let it steep too long because it gets bitter really fast.
Yeah, but I do really like Earl Grey.
But I love that one, which is a little bit
Yeah.
of honey in it or just black. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Well, what are your plans for the week?
My plans are to work on my Whipco pieces, which are hoity-toity,
Mhm.
and a year at Hawk Run Hollow. Scrap and June Magazine Monthly, it's just not worth it at this point. Sorry, Carolyn, I don't mean to disappoint you. I know you're just waiting and waiting to see what my plans were going to be.
Yeah, probably.
By the way, I'm super jealous this last weekend. Super bad case of FOMO with everybody at StitchCon, and
I know. Like all my stitching friends that I've never met in person are all together taking pictures together. And I'm
all
like,
the cool kids were together. We weren't there.
I hope you had lots of fun without us.
Sorry we couldn't bring the life to the party. I'm sure it was really.
Did Julie like took a picture, or somebody took a picture of, maybe it was Candy, took a picture of Julie and Carolyn together, and I was just like, why am I not there right now?
Wrong. What is
On the other
missing?
side there.
Jan Hicks was there. They were all there together. So
I'm glad.
I really do hope you guys, I know you all had fun, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure everybody had lots of fun, and I'm glad.
Yeah, we had fun at a recital.
Yeah, we had something important.
We did, but I would rather have had a recital one weekend than gone to StitchCon one weekend.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
My plans are to work on my Hade, because that's one of my Whipco pieces, and my sunflower, which is one of my Whipco pieces, and a lot of the hours that I want for Magazine Monthly are on that piece.
I also
need finishing my small.
I'm finishing my small this week.
Yep.
Oh, you know what else I bought the other day when I was out and about doing my errands? I bought 11 more of my flosses for my Hade that I'm going to start in August, a stitching shelf max colors, 350 billion colors of floss. It's like, I feel like I now have a complete collection of DMC floss in this one box. So I had figured out, I had made a list, and after I had done my initial shopping for some and then digging through my stash, I think I only needed 21 flosses left, which was pretty amazing. And so I got 11 of them the other day, and I'll get the other 11 at another time. And I was looking at somebody's Instagram the other day. It popped up that they were working on that, and I kind of got a little freaked out a little bit.
You can do it.
I got freaked out a lot about it. It's the parking.
I need to watch that video still.
And I think I will rewatch her again. And in case you're new, we're referring to Teresa Little Stitcher. Teresa Little Stitcher, right? Yes.
Yeah, and I can post that.
She has a 4-part video series on anybody can do a Hade kind of thing. Like she did a Hade like when she just started stitching kind of stuff. Like
yeah, she does a ton of full coverage pieces. And
so she
do it step by step, which is great.
Yeah, she had a lot of tips. And anyway, so I think I look at that and I kind of the one that popped up had a lot of parked bobbins, and I was that kind of scared me a little bit. What?
I'm just picturing you getting scared looking at someone's Instagram picture. Just making me laugh.
Before I bought the pattern, I was looking at them and dreaming about it. Like I would scroll through that hashtag, and now I'm like, oh, one of those popped up in my feed.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to
know what have I done? Yeah, but I do have pretty much everything I need other than those last 11 flosses. And who knows, it might not even be flosses I need for the first 50 pages.
Yeah, you never know when they're gonna pop up.
Yeah. Is your Hade on your Magazine Monthly?
I don't think I put it on my magazine.
You're just working on it because you want to work on it.
Yeah, I think so. Well, no, I'm working on it because it's on my Whipco.
Oh, it's your Whipco.
I mean, I guess I do want to work on it too, but
yeah.
No, I have done hardly anything on my Magazine Monthly this month. This small is really kicking my butt. I think that's like keeping me from.
Sometimes things that look like little smalls are really big.
Yeah. Yeah, the one I chose is not very small. I mean, it is a small size, but
yeah,
it's a good amount of stitching in it. So I am very, very close. I might finish the stitching tonight, and then fully finish it in the next couple of days.
Well, Sarah's coming over this week to spend some time with Sarah and Jessie and the girls. So
yeah. Oh, that's right. We'll be together next week, and we're going to celebrate our 200th episode. Are we on our 200th episode next week? Ooh,
I thought that was going to be the 26th, but that we talked about that, but we weren't sure what weekend you were coming over.
Just do. Oh. Yeah, because I don't think we were, what, let's see. Is this not 198 or 199? Let me see. This video will be, oh, not 198. I mean, this video will be 98. So we won't actually be at 100. Darn it, I thought we were going to be together for 100.
Well, we could do a creative math problem and make it our 100. Kind of like leap year. We'll just leap over 99.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll have a special something for our 100th episode. Because
Yeah.
it's been just two more after this.
Yeah.
What are you reading this week?
I'm still reading the Daring.
Daring. It's Daring. I looked it up and I thought, no, she's
Daring.
saying it wrong. It's the Daring Girls of Guernsey or something. Yes.
Is there another one called Darling?
I put it on our book,
Okay.
GoodReads. I was looking for Darling Girls and it wasn't pulling up. Then something pulled up Daring Girls and I was like, oh, she's been saying it wrong.
Daring Girls of Guernsey. Daring Girls of Guernsey.
The Daring Girls of Guernsey.
Yeah.
They probably are
Yeah.
darling too.
Yeah. So I read a little bit of that. That's about all I read.
I didn't read this week, like at all.
Didn't you?
I was so tired every night. I fell into bed. One night I was altering ballet. 2 nights I was altering ballet dresses. Then 2 nights were post recital.
Mhm.
And one night was pre-recital, finishing up costumes. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I got into bed between 10 and 11 most nights. And I read my Bible passages for the day and then just could not keep my eyes open, which isn't like me. Usually I can read a little bit.
Right. Well, I was going to read last night, but okay. So when I woke up at your house yesterday, because we came home from Sarah's yesterday morning, but when I woke up, I was really dizzy. And I don't know why. And it settled down before we left and I was fine all the way home. And then I feel like it kind of came back a little bit in the afternoon. And so I thought maybe I didn't drink very much the day before. So maybe I was dehydrated. I don't know what causes this. It seems like it's kind of positional though, again. So I think it's probably a crystal or something in my ear. But anyway, and then we went out to dinner with our friends and I was feeling great. And then we went back to their house. Huh?
That's so new age to me when you say that every time.
There's like literally little crystals in your, I know, I was a doubter too, till the doctor told me.
I know.
He was a regular MD.
Sure, like fortune tellers and new age crystals.
Little things going on in there.
I don't know
Anyway.
what's going on in there, but it's weird.
So we went back over to our friend's house for dessert and we were sitting there and I turned my head to the side to talk to her and I kind of just felt like I was gonna be dizzy, like it didn't, but I think what happens is I recognize the starting of it and then I hold myself. I've learned to just automatically hold myself a certain position so it doesn't go into a full-blown dizzy spell. Then we came home and I was fine again. And then I went to bed and I thought I'm just super tired. And sometimes I think being tired also maybe. So I didn't read. Got up at 1:30 to go to the bathroom. I was a little hesitant to get up, but I was fine. But when I got back into bed, I turned over onto my left side, which is usually the side that triggers. And it did start a little bit of vertigo, but I just kind of slammed my hand on the bed and jerked my head a little bit and it stopped. And then it was a little off balance today and this morning, but I feel better tonight. So
Weird.
who knows? Who knows?
So weird.
I'm tired of it though, because I can go a long time without it. I haven't had it since 2020 where I've had to like do that little Epley maneuver thing where you I haven't had to do that since 2020, but I always wonder if those little crystals just kind of slowly work their way out of the, out of position and it takes a while. And then all of a sudden, I don't know. I thought I was going to have problems with it on the trip with all the elevation changes and I didn't, which I'm really thankful for.
Yeah, because you would think that would maybe.
I have had a little bit of distance at your house before that I thought maybe was because your elevation's a little bit higher than ours, but it's not that much higher.
Yeah, it seems like that would be weird.
No, I don't know. Anyway,
like Colorado and I'll get dizzy.
Yeah, I'm hoping to read more because I really do like the book. And the part that I'm in right now is really just setting more of the stage of what's happening in Guernsey. There was just a little bit in the beginning about present day, but right now it's all in that time frame. So, and I just think how crazy that would have been to be living on this island and you're totally cut off from your country that's not going to fight for you
Yeah, right.
because they're busy fighting, other places, and
Yeah.
they were pretty much left to their own devices, I feel like. Although in the part that I have read in the last week, a kid returns to Guernsey that had left years before to join the military, and he's back, and he kind of smuggled himself back because he's going to be a spy, basically. And so he's trying to figure out for the Britain what's going on Guernsey with the Germans. So yeah.
I was watching, I haven't finished it yet, but I was watching a documentary about Audrey Hepburn the other day, and it's called Audrey. It's just the name of it, and it's on Netflix. And it was really interesting. I did not know her whole background. Like, it was very dramatic. I didn't really realize, if you don't know her story, I won't tell it in great detail, but you should just watch the documentary. It's beautiful. But I had no idea that she was in the Netherlands during the war and basically like walking down and starving, and just super traumatic. I also didn't know that her real love was ballet and dancing.
Yes.
This was all news to me. I didn't really know that much about her personal life at all. I just seen her and love her.
Yeah. I've read a little bit about her. I might have seen that documentary if it's not brand new. I saw one a while ago on her, but I've also had read about her and how
it's 2020.
Oh, I might have seen it then because I watched a lot of documentaries during lockdown. But she almost starved to death. I mean, she was very, very ill.
Malnourished.
Did it talk about her going to London then to try to be a dancer?
They were making bread out of tulip bulbs.
Yeah. Yeah. Weird.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did it talk about what? Her going to London?
Yeah, to try to dance. And then she was discovered kind of for acting.
Yeah. Well, they basically told her that she probably wasn't going to ever be a prima ballerina because she didn't really get the right kind of training from early on because of the war, because she was stuck in the Netherlands and in emergency. So her first love was always
she would have been a beautiful ballerina though.
Oh gosh, I know. And then it talked about how she was discovered as kind of an unknown for Roman holiday, which is what they were looking for.
Yeah.
And then she just stole everybody's hearts. So I thought that was really interesting. I need to finish watching the documentary. I quit so I could go to sleep, but I was watching it while I was sewing up little straps on the dress.
I remember when I was way younger, loving her and reading about her. Mm-hmm. And at the time, wishing I looked like her, wishing I was as skinny as her, wishing, at that point I was young. I was probably even in my teens or my early 20s, and not really knowing much about, I knew about the Holocaust, but I hadn't read a lot of biographies or autobiographies or anything about it, just whatever I got in school. And so I remember reading about her, the hunger and what it did and how it affected her health and really gaining weight the rest of her life. Mm-hmm. I thought, okay, so maybe I didn't really want to be as skinny as her, if that's what I would have had to, you know what I mean? Like I remember it being really an eye opener for me that it wasn't all it seemed to be.
Right. It was born out of hardship.
And her dad, there was kind of tragedy with her dad. Did they go into that?
Well, they talked about him being, it talked about how her parents were not like Nazi supporters when everything was coming, like at the beginning of the war. And that he went, during the war, he went to England from, I think they were in Belgium or somewhere before, and that he went to England to join the, I want to say black shirts, but I'm not sure that's the right term. It was the English
brown shirts
party. Brown shirts is probably the word. Yeah, that's probably what I'm looking for. Brown shirts. While she was in boarding school, but then her family decided to take her out of London because of the Blitz, and they were worried about it just being carpet bombed. So they sent her to the Netherlands where the SS took over and everything was crap. So I don't know what other tragedy with her dad, but it talked about how her mom was kind of definitely not a supportive mom, and was very, very critical, and made her feel.
Her dad is not a part of her life for most of her life.
Yeah.
And there is kind of a meeting when she's older. She might even have been like, she was a mom. I mean, she might even have been an older mom, and it didn't go well. I mean, I just don't.
Yeah.
They were just, I feel like both her parents are just very, very distant. They
Yeah.
weren't.
That's what it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly, too, I feel like Winston Churchill's family background is similar in terms of the distance of the parents. Some of that, I wonder, is just sort of the cultural expectation of upper classes, because she's royalty, like Dutch royalty or something like that, maybe Belgian royalty.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes I wonder, I know that in that transition from more of a not caste system, but like class divisions.
Yeah.
When you watch Downton Abbey, it's pretty
Right.
realistic representation. The kids were just with the nurse all the time, and then came to mom and dad.
Yeah.
At certain times, like a meeting or appointment, and so that would breed more of that disconnect between parents and children. So sometimes I wonder how much.
Right. And also, I think too, after the two wars and that class system started breaking down, it had to have been pretty traumatic for some of those parents, like her parents' age, that had been used to being treated special. And now they weren't so special anymore. People didn't idolize those classes as much. I mean, granted, people still love the queen and all that, but it's more figurehead now than, the rest of the royals. I don't think a lot of them are really not worshipped, but you know what I mean, celebrated as much as they would have been. So I'm sure after the war.
If you want a good book about that, Remains of the Day by Ishiguro is excellent for exploring that time period in a really interesting way, where the help was leaving service, and what that was like.
I felt like Downton was going to tread on that a little bit, but I don't feel like they did.
It's there. It's there, and I'm in the last season. I'm in season 6, and that's as far. I haven't watched any of the movies or anything that they kind of rebooted. It's definitely there, but it's not like, but it's more like other houses. I mean, they can't really do that, or else they'll lose half their cast.
Right.
You can't just send all.
Yeah, that's true.
But like other houses are kind of not making it because they don't have the income, and then they're having to decrease their staff, and that only increased the people going away from service. And Downton is like always showing them come up with a way to stay afloat, but and they have had hard time like getting equipment and stuff, so they're kind of showing it, but it's not short of just closing Downton, they can't really realize
that's true,
like portray what it was like.
And I think after the wars too, during the wars, even there would have been a shortage of people to do that kind of stuff.
And I don't think World War II has happened at this point. World War I has happened, but they must not go all the way up to World War II. I think we're still in the 20s.
Yeah.
6. So
is it still?
Well, the clothes definitely look flapper 20s style in 20s. And so, I don't know how much time has passed. I remember them portraying World War I.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't go all the way to World War II.
They haven't gone into World War II at all.
I think things changed a lot between the 20s and the 40s, and even probably the mid 30s in that system. You're right. They didn't go into World War II, really.
Sorry.
Yeah. So other than watching Stranger Things and reading my book, cross stitching, that's about all I got going.
Oh, we just watched a really good show too called Slow Horses. It's on Apple TV. And it's kind of it's a spy show. It has Gary Oldman in it, who we really like. I'm trying to think if there were any other names in there that I recognized. There's a couple, but not really big names. there's one gal, the gal who plays Taverner. She's in some other stuff, but I couldn't place her. But Kristen Scott Thomas. Yeah, that's right. It's basically Gary Oldman is kind of a washed up spy who's been put in charge for what we don't know what reason, in charge of the slow horses, which are people who are just sent out of the main part of the service, but they're not really discharged. And it's in Britain. So it's MI5, but it's like all the rejects. And so he's kind of he's the boss of all these rejects, but it's of course like a like thriller type spy thriller. It was really well done, and I'm looking forward already to the second season. It's really short. It's only six episodes. So I'm looking for something that, I think Dad would like it.
Ted Lasso coming back anytime soon?
I don't know. I hope so. I haven't heard anything.
Missed my Ted Lasso.
I know. I should go back and rewatch that too. That's a good one.
They were talking. I was watching YouTube thing on Stranger Things, and they were talking about somebody said, well, now that season 4 is pretty much out, who knows when we'll get season 5? It could be 5 years from now, or kind of thing. And they were saying that there's speculation that there will definitely have to be a time jump because they're all getting so old. That and they were saying that they probably would have done a little bit more of a time jump with 4 and 5 if things hadn't happened with COVID and all that stuff. So
that's true.
I'm actually enjoying it a lot the second time around. I didn't think I would. I've forgotten a lot of stuff, and I don't like creepy stuff usually, but I do like this. I think it's the kids. They're just such goofy kids.
They're so funny.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got.
Well, maybe next week I'll have a little bit more stitching variety to show.
Well, once we get these smalls done, we'll be back on our regular scheduled. Whatever schedule we have.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching.
Have a good week.
Have a great week.
See you next week together.
Happy